The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Gone. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And this one is incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they're going to have a... Another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Rams first down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. On first down, it's gone. That'll be caught by Cup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
Taken down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
At the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
To give to Nick Chubb.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2nd and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yard line.
Six yards left on second down.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
A run for Nick Chubb, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Nick Chubb. Leonard Floyd brought him down. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on. Watch tight end. You got 3 down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Chubb, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Los Angeles.
On first down, gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Tyler Higbee.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
It leads to second.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Dancing to his left. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Mayfield to throw it. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Big yardage there for the Browns. 18. Mayfield now. Caught left side. It's Beckham. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. That in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is gone. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's now 4th down.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. And how about this decision? Tie game, first half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 points.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Chubb. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
To Nick Chubb.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
To Nick Chubb.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
The score.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route. Reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Browns drive about to get started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Kaiser on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. And no, it's incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Sione Takitaki in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Throwing now, Goff. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Goff. A quick pass to Kupp. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.